had sex with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey.
What a small world. How you been?
I've been good. Yeah, I've been really good.
It's like bad reality TV.
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm not Jared Chambers. I'm from Big Old Belt Media. And then Justin, excuse me. Whew, thank you so much for your time today. And congratulations because finally the world gets to check out your latest film, Nuke, which is coming to theaters July 11th. How you two doing?
Doing
so good. So nice to see you this morning.
Thank
nice
you.
to
So nice to see you both. I've seen this at Tribeca, and it's one of those type of things with film festivals when you see something so good and you want everybody to see it, and you're like, well, you just know how the landscape of things are. You know, either you catch it at the next festival or you just missed out. And I get to talk about it, know about it way sooner before you can. And this actually was my favorite film of Tribeca of last year. I did get to talk to the director there, so we had so much fun talking about it. She was fantastic, and obviously now getting to talk to you both, I'm sure we're going to have a lot of good time. And congratulations to you both, because this is a fantastic film. I'm again very excited for the world to finally get to check this one out. Before. Oh, no, don't thank me. I thank you both, because who would have ever thought this ensemble cast here up and down the board brought so much heart, humanity to one of the most craziest times in the world ever, because I am going to talk about where were you January 13th of 2018. But beyond that, just the camaraderie. And I think as we grow older and, you know, still want to connect with your friends, and everybody has a little something going on. I think with that, everybody's going to find a little something of them in each of these characters. And that's why it's such a fun ride amongst the other things. But, and I really want to say something to you really quickly. As a film critic, you know, it's my job. I watch a lot of television. I watch a lot of film. And I've been very, very vocal about this. So I'm very honored to have this opportunity to say this, that your performance in You is bar none the best performance of the year. It's not close. It's not close. And I want to talk about it because I want to know what was your thought process into bringing Maddie and Reagan to life, because, and I'm going to say Twin A and Twin B here to make it. But we know there's a portrayal of Twin A, then there's a portrayal of Twin B. But when Twin A has to be Twin B, you were never Twin B, but you were Twin A with B, you know, instincts and mannerisms, but not fully B, which is like.
Justin, have you seen this? You're probably like, what are you guys talking about?
I have not seen it yet, but I'm excited to see it. I'm so confused right now, but I'm excited.
I'm telling you. And I can
go
so much more for the second
I'm not
time.
surprised, though, that it's the best performance of the year, for sure.
Oh my God, that means so much to me. Thank you for saying that. So yeah, so I play twins. I play twins in this TV show, and then I have to play one of the twins playing the other twin.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's really, really, really fun. But thank you so much. It was probably one of the most challenging roles I've ever gotten to do, but so fun because you get to play things on top of playing things and like what you're not showing and all of the subtext. And I felt like the writing was so good and they gave me such juicy storylines this season that it was like honestly a dream come true. It's kind of like when you're an actor, you're like, I wonder if I'm ever going to get to play twins. Like what a crazy challenge that'll be. And I remember watching performances growing up of people playing twins, and finally I got to do it. So it was basically a total dream come true. And that means the world to me that you responded so well to it. So thank you.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Justin, go do your homework. It's great.
Yeah, I can't wait to see.
But for you two, I mean, you all are extremely popular, and you know, coming from franchises that everybody knows about. Again, when you look at this cast and there's so much talent, you know, to see two people portray two vulnerable characters that push each other, because there's some tough conversations that are being had, and with that, you know, I love you both as actors, so I'm trying to figure out which side I'm on, but I love that because that's a part of really investing the audience into it. I want to know for you two, like, what was it like to really test and push each other in some of those very difficult and extreme moments? You know, from the emotions, from the anger, all the sorts of things. What was it like to bounce off of each other in those strong moments?
Yeah.
Well, listen, like Justin and I kind of go way back. We did a play together years ago in New York. And so it was like finally getting to reunite and do something really great together, where we had like a stronger relationship, which was really fun. But I think that like at the end of the day, there's so much love between these two people, and they really want to make their marriage work, and they want to support the other person. But like marriage is not easy.
Yeah.
It's really difficult. And I feel like the movie really sets the scene for that in a very funny, comical way. But there's a lot of heart here between the two of them. So it was just, I always love getting to act with Justin because he's so good. And he's so present, and he cares so much about, you know, having a really good scene and a really good product at the end of the day. And it was just, it's wonderful when you get to work with somebody who cares like that much about like this specific thing. So I loved it. I had the best time.
Justin, before you go, do you never not take roles where you don't get injured? That like in your contract or something?
I mean, that's a good question. I definitely think there's some self-hating there that goes along with the roles that I get, or just the directors hating me. But no, I mean, just to mimic what Anna said, I mean, this movie, you know, it is a comedy. I mean, we really wanted to, you know, try to make everybody laugh as much as possible, but it really came out of the pandemic, and when we were all feeling like, you know, it's the end of the world, and every couple that I knew was going through it, you know, it kind of like, what's funny is I keep on saying it's like it takes the end of the world to start being honest with each other. And I think that these, you know, this couple that Anna and I play, they love each other deeply, but I think they've maybe never had the tough conversations. And you know, it takes a nuclear bomb to force them to start being real with each other.
That brilliant point. 'Cause that's exactly you know, outside of the horrific manner of the pandemic, but that was truly one of the essence of the pandemic. It was the time where the world stood still, and you had no choice but to talk to the person you occupied space with, or you may have been dating. And some of those conversations that should have been had were the first time being had, and maybe you realize you didn't really know that person, or maybe you realized there was so much more you needed to learn. So
Yeah,
I fully
absolutely.
agree, fully agree. And that's why, like, it is a comedy. Tons of laugh, but again, there's so much heart in it, so much you can connect with. Like, it's a really refreshing story, which is why I said my favorite from a Tribeca last year. Now, January 13th, 2018, for 38 minutes was the craziest time ever. My good buddy, my college roommate, one of my best friends, he lives in Hawaii. He lives in Pearl City. And when I got the ballistic text alert, I don't know what had came over me, but I instantly texted him with a lot of like WTFs. What's going on? Are you okay? And obviously, in you know, down the line, we realized this is a horrible error. So we kind of look back at it in humor, in which you all did a great job in doing so for that. But at that moment in your life, where were you two at when you got that alert, and what was your reaction when you got it?
I don't remember, to be totally honest, where I was. I don't, because people have asked me this before, and I don't remember. Maybe I like blacked it out or something because it was terrifying, to be totally honest. Like, I think I was probably in complete shock that I like wiped it from my brain. I wish I had a better thing to tell you, but I do not know.
I I actually remember I was at a dinner. I remember because my wife is from Hawaii and all of her family and friends are there. So we were all having like a drink, and I was the only one getting texts from family members being like, "I love you, goodbye. I'm going to the
Oh
bunker."
my
And it's all, I'm
God.
like, "What the, you know, what is happening right now?" And you know, your brain can't quite, you know, actually believe that it's, you know, happening. But when your family members are sending you that, it's like you're torn between, you know, these two realities. So no, it was certainly a huge deal for a lot of people in my life, and then when it was revealed that it wasn't real, it was a lot of like, you know, we're out of the bunker now. Some people like didn't have you know, service, and they were in
Yeah.
the bunker for too long, and you're like, come on out,
Yeah.
everything's
What y'all did? Get out of the basement. Again, the film.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Another sort of nod to the film and moment in the film that I really love, a lot of heart, is the moment of when everybody went around and talked about what they were grateful for.
Yeah.
So we'll obviously have to have that moment right now. What are you two at this point in your life and your career and
Aw.
everything? What are you truly grateful for?
Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm grateful for the support of my family and friends right now. I mean, I've been going through some very personal, like transformative times in my life, and I've just had so many people reach out and send me love, like real, true, good love. And it's just I've heard from people I haven't heard from in a long time, and I just have such a strong community around me that that's what I'm really grateful for right now.
Yeah. How about you, Justin?
Um, yeah, I mean, I listen, I have a beautiful life and a beautiful family, and right, lately I've been really focused on trying to just be present, and so I'm gonna have to say right now I'm feeling super grateful for just this conversation with you and your beautiful words about this project that Anna and I poured a lot of work and heart and soul into, and we really would love people to watch it. And I'm just so grateful that you responded to it, and you had great words to say about it.
And I also say too, I think right now, without a doubt, there's so much hatred in the world. And there's a lot of reasons for people to be uncharacteristics in their behaviors because of it, because hatred can consume one. I love that there's folks in every facets of life still remaining positive, spreading love, spreading joy, and understanding no matter what the hatreds and the results are coming behind the hatreds are occurring, that the positivity, the love, we're going to win at the end of the day. And we see that from people like you both personally and in performances, the joy, the excitement, the love, the camaraderie through art is definitely a way that's going to heal. And that's why Nuked is a no-brainer to check out July 11th. I really mean that not as a promotional tidbit, but as somebody who looks towards projects like this for the healing that we need. So I'm thankful for both of you both today.
Oh,
Oh
thank
my
you so
God,
much,
so
man.
eloquently said. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Wow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now to go back to a little comedic side of things. Now these parties right here, I would die for.
Yeah, right? Super fun.
We don't want to incriminate anybody here, but have you ever had a party anywhere similar to this? Whether it was a party where phones were to be locked up, or you had, well, catering of this sort that led to the results that it did. Anybody had any experience like this? Justin's like, yeah, you seen the hangover, right? That's my real life.
I mean, listen, Anna and I are both of an age where we started in Hollywood, where before kind of phones and before all this. So,
Yeah.
I can't speak for her, but I think we've seen some shit
Yeah.
that,
My lips will remain sealed with any
yeah,
names, but
for
yeah.
sure. Uh, but yeah, I mean, listen, I've definitely had my days where maybe I smoked a little too much and got a little paranoid and thought the world was ending. But thankfully, I work through my issues with movies like this, and I come out on the other side, clear-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Nice. So good. I have thrown a cannabis party before. I have. I'm not afraid to admit that. And it was one of the greatest parties ever. Valentine's Day, like 70s, like everybody dressed up like in like 70s clothes, and we all had
Yeah.
glasses on, and there was like a band, and yeah, it was really great. So maybe I'll throw another one again one day.
Sounds
Guess that
good. Have your
guess my
people call my
invite went to
people.
spam. I don't know.
Check it. It should be there. Yeah.
All right, let's end with this question now too. I did look up, and I know you all have appeared on podcasts, but I was like, I don't think you all have dedicated podcasts. Which the podcast thing that goes on with Jill is definitely a big contention of the Jack and Jill relationship here. Her sort of brand building with it. I'm with her as somebody that creates content. I get it. Like you got to do the work to get the results, but also you have to be honest and transparent with your partner through the means of your
Mhm.
content. If you two could do a podcast, whether independently or together, what would be the subject matter?
Huh. I would love to do a podcast with Anna. Um, I don't
I'm
know.
actually starting one. Can I be totally honest? I'm gonna announce it here right now.
Oh shit! What are you
I'm
doing?
actually starting one.
Are you really?
Oh, yeah, I've like just had started to have some meetings about it. It's called So Camp. And
Yes.
it's about what makes you a little extra, a little campy, like something that somebody might be like, whoa, that's like too much, but you like own it because it's like part of who you are. So it's
Yeah.
called So Camp. And like, we'll see if we get a deal. But yeah, that's like what's happening. But Justin, we would love to have you on
I'm
as one of our
there.
first guests.
I would love that. I think I would probably, so much of my life these days is, being with my kids. So I think I would be like, do like a dad podcast, and maybe like a bad dad podcast, just because I find myself failing constantly as a father. So trying to pass on those words of wisdom through my failures, what not to do.
I know a lot of dads that need to listen to that.
Really? Okay. Well,
Yeah, I
there you
do.
go.
It's going to be a hit.
Yeah. I think I need to be I need a little bit more extra in my fathering. So maybe a mashup between So Camp and Bad
So
Dad.
Camp, So Bad Dad. So-
Booking the first episodes right here. What a time to be alive. As I said, truly, it's been so much fun talking to you both. I definitely want to give Dina her love as well too for giving me a conversation about a year ago. But from her writing and directing, you all's performances, and just the camaraderie amongst the cast, because y'all really did look like y'all had one hell of a time there. And I'm sure there's so much BTS stories to be had, but it is very dependent on us, the viewers and the fans, to get out there to check out Nuke, which is going to be in theaters July 11th. Anna and Justin, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on this. Justin, go do your homework. Go watch that last season of Nuke.
I'm going to,
And
for
text
sure.
her. You're going to be like, he was right. Because I feel very firm in being super right about that one. But no, seriously, it's been so much fun talking to you both. I appreciate the space, and hopefully we get to talk again very soon.
I
Would
would
love
love that. Thank you so much for
Yeah,
taking
thank
the
you
time
so
today.
much,
I really
Gina.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime. Thank you so much, everyone.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jim.